It's a bird. It's a plane. It's the all-new Aura dashboard. Okay, so this is way more exciting than birds and planes, right? As an identity protection enthusiast who has spent an embarrassing amount of hours reviewing the many products out there, I certainly think so, but new doesn't always mean better, right? So in this video, we are going to uncover whether Aura's new dashboard represents an improvement or not. So let me start by flagging my bias right at the top of this video. I really like Aura. They have great 24/7 threat resolution support. Their packages are priced to offer the best value on the market, and they deliver above and beyond with a feature set that currently is unrivaled by any other identity protection company. But Aura isn't perfect, and my complaint has always been that I didn't like the way they organized information in their dashboard. It reminded me a little bit of a disorganized office. Haven't we all had that coworker, the one who claims to have a system, but the system is really just this? So as I set out to examine Aura's new dashboard, I'm asking the question, did Aura actually sort through the junk, or did they just stuff the design problems into a drawer so that it would look pretty? To answer that, we are going to need to take a closer look. So at first glance, everything looks good. We've got bold fonts, we have alerts front and center, and there's a simple navigational menu up top. Let's look at that menu first. The My Protection area on the left-hand side has most of the services that we'll need, including financial tools, credit tools, and all of Aura's security features, most of which you'll need to activate only once. The old dashboard wasted a lot of space by showing things like VPN and password manager every time you logged in. In my opinion, you don't need to see those every time you log into an identity protection service. Personally, I'd rather see those things tucked away. Now moving back into the dashboard here, we have the family space. And if you have a family plan, this is where you'll find services like parental controls and safe gaming. And on the right-hand side, you have your vault. This is where your personal information is, which makes it easy to add or change it at any time. This is also where you would find Aura's password manager. Overall, this is a great navigational menu. It makes everything really easy to find, and I really like and appreciate its simplicity. Now, if we scroll down just a bit, we see alerts. I like that these alerts give at-a-glance information so I can get a sense of what they're about without having to click into each one. I also like that I can resolve them from the screen. This saves me a lot of time. And off to the side here, you see that we have a protection summary, which I also like. Basically, the protection summary gives me an idea of what Aura is monitoring for me. We've also got a credit score and transaction summary, which is excellent. Now, scrolling down the dashboard here in the activity feed, this is where things become a little overwhelming for me. Feels like Aura tried to copy a social media feed for this, and it just doesn't quite work in my opinion. It's not bad, it's just not all that useful. So essentially the activity feed logs all of the activities that Aura is doing on my behalf, meaning it's gonna have things like the exact time and date that it started monitoring my credit and so forth, but do I really need that information? Personally, I would have left this off the homepage. But hey, nobody's perfect, right? Except Javi, our editor at Home Security Heroes. What's up, man? That dude might actually be perfect. Give this video a like if you agree and you want to show Javi some love. Overall, I do like Aura's new dashboard. It's not perfect, but man, it is a big improvement over what it used to have. I think you'll agree that the new dashboard is much more intuitive, it flows more easily, and it just represents a big improvement over what Aura used to offer. Now, if you want to see for yourself whether Aura is a good fit, they do offer a 14-day free trial, and you can claim a discount using the links in the video description below. And as we talk about Aura's new dashboard, I think it actually brings up a pretty important point about Aura, which is that they're not content to rest on their laurels. They are continuing to innovate. They're continuing to update things, which are already good, and they're making them great. And they continue to add new features into the Aura bundle. Aura is really an actively developed identity theft protection service, which I think is what distinguishes it from some of the more crusty incumbents on the market. Oh my God, yeah. I won't say their names, but you know what they are. If you want to learn more about identity theft prevention, a video is going to autoplay here, and I'll see you there. Thank you.